Hi, Reena. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hi. So, have you completed the assignments?
Yes, ma'am. I'll submit it in the evening.
Okay. And what about Meghna?
Ma'am, I will send you because
Okay.
last finishing notes. That's it.
Okay. How many slides you have?
6.
6 slides. Okay. And what about Anna?
Ma'am, I will submit today at evening.
Okay. Okay. And how many slides you have?
I have only four.
Four
That
slides.
yeah.
Yeah, you have understood now what to do. What you have to differentiate between Himachal Pradesh and Kerala. Yeah, I've given the questions also. Then Reina, you're also doing, right?
Ma'am, you told writing, right?
No, uh, you are writing it. Better to make it in a PPT form.
Ma'am,
So
I
it will be
wrote.
no problem. Do it like that. No problem. You have started now. Then did you bring that embroidery things? Yeah, brought Anna.
Ma'am, tomorrow or day after tomorrow only I'll get.
Okay, but you have to start today. Sometimes, most probably, we'll be starting today because our last chapter is because all this last chapter is about the embroidery hand stitches. We have to start hand stitches first. So okay, do it on next class. Okay. Then, uh, what all you come? I saw Anna's pictures, color schemes. I think you have to make it more clear. Like figure is very thick, and the problem is that you have seen who's Sharon's picture, no, Anna? She's
Yes.
doing it in a proper way. Actually, try to do like that. And if you're finding it difficult, I know it is difficult because we don't have face-to-face classes. So better those who have difficulty drawing figures, do one thing: draw a picture, any picture, like draw any picture and show emphasis, contrast, everything in that picture. Like I've shown you one uh, some pictures of apples and all, no, like that. Create some picture and draw and then make contrast and all, like that. Those who have difficulty in drawing figures, okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And who all have completed color schemes? Meghna, Malavika and Reina, have you completed?
Yes, ma'am, but
Yes, ma'am.
that style. So I'm redoing it like drapes and all, as you told.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear, it was not clear. Meghna, can you say it again?
I'm like drapes and all no. So I was doing it clearly. But I think that something went wrong. So I'm doing it again.
Okay, okay, no problem. Do it. And I think Meghna can draw the figure, right? Okay, then okay, do it in figure. After drawing the croquis, before coloring, please send it to me, everyone. Okay? Before coloring, please send it to me. Otherwise, after when you color it and when I said to redo it, and it will be difficult for you, and the time is also going, and you have to finish the records also. Okay? So
Ma'am,
then.
when we should submit a record?
Record before exam. I think your exams are on February 1st. That like that Josie sir said, I don't know. But you have to finish the record works. You have to do hand stitches, so many other. So that's why I'm saying that finish the other portions which we have completed, like color wheel, color scheme, monochromatic and all. No. You have to you better complete now itself. So it will be more easier for you.
Ma'am, in
Understood?
which book? Which book?
That you have to no, first of all you have to draw it in drawing book, which is what to say, 12-inch or 14-inch drawing book. If it is not if it is not getting well in horizontal position, draw it in vertical position. Okay. Some of the students drawing books are small, so Steffi and all were asking about that. So we have to draw it in drawing book. Then afterward, after correcting it, you have to cut that figures that actual figures, and you have to do it in cartridge sheets. For that, you have to buy cartridge sheets, A3 size cartridge sheets. And then, after finishing all the works, you have to bind the record all together according to the order. Okay, understood? So, first of all, you have to do in drawing book. Okay, do you have any doubt? Anyone have any doubts about the record?
Ma'am, you told the color scheme, right? The same color theme.
Color schemes, yeah, there are four color schemes you have to do, and color wheel you have to do. And primary, secondary, tertiary colors, that also you have to do. Those who are finding it difficult to draw in the figure, those who are finding difficult to draw the figure properly, they can draw it like a picture using the primary colors. One is like a picture using primary colors you can draw. The second one you can use a picture with secondary colors. The third one you can draw a picture using tertiary colors. Like that also you can do. Those who are finding difficult to draw the figure. Okay, understood? So now let's start the class. Let's start chapter 4. Let's chap. mm, okay. So we have started chapter 4, right? And we were saying about sieving, right? Who all have sieving machines at your home?
I have ma'am.
Who have? Meghna, you have? Reina, you have? Okay. So you know how to stitch?
No,
Have you tried? No?
not.
Not. Meghna, have you tried?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay, so you know. What this is it a power machine or a manual one?
Manual.
Manual, okay. And Reina,
Power.
power you have. Okay. So let's start this chapter. And this is the last chapter of our class. Okay. So we were saying about the sieving. What is sieving? Sieving, it is defined as the craft of attaching fabrics with the help of a needle and thread. That is sieving. And the first sieving machine was designed by Elia Howe Jr. in 1858, and Isaac Singer designed a machine with foot treadle. And this is a sieving machine. You can see the parts of a sieving machine here, and it is the main important tool of sieving, right? And the machine ranges from most basic, which have only simple lock stitch, to the electronic machine which have advanced computer technology. Now it is available that the which machines which have advanced computer technology, like we can give printing in that, like that machines are also available now. And the what to say, and the basic requirement of any sewing machine is the precisely timed movement of the needle and shuttle to manipulate the thread from top and bottom to form a stitch. That I'll show you the video, then only you can understand. In this chapter, the main thing is that you have to be in class and you have to see how a sewing machine works and all, but it is not possible now. So I'll show videos and I'll make you understand with that. Okay. And and the presser foot in a machine, what the presser foot does is that holds the fabric in place and it pushes it in front for formation of seam. And this is the presser foot. This is the presser foot. Those who know stitching, they can understand. Okay. And now we are going to discuss about the lock stitch machine. And the single lock stitch machine is most used machine in industry, and it is also called as flatbed machine. And that lock stitch machine which makes only straight stitches, and the stitches from both side it looks same, from back and from front the stitches look same. And if the stitches breaks during use, it does not open up because the two threads are locked together, and this is the reason why it is called as lock stitch. I'll show you the video for that. um, so you can understand this, how lock stitch is formed. The lock stitch is formed with the needle thread and feeds from a spool at the top, and bobbin thread that feeds from bobbin from the bottom, and the amount of thread used from the top and bottom is equal, and the thread lock in center of the fabric. I'll show you the video, then you can understand it. Okay. Can you see? Hi students, can you see the video?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See how lock stitch works. Lock stitch, needle plus bobbin equal to lock stitch. So this is how lock stitch works. The needle from above is coming and locking. You can see fabrics locking in between. See, can you see here? Fabrics are getting locked in. This is the fabric, and this is the threads getting locked. You can see, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Watch. So this is how lock stitch is happening. See, the front view and the back view of the lock stitch is same. This is the front and this is the back view. So have you understood how lock stitch machine works? So do you have any doubts in that? Understood, right? This is the only way I can show to you right now. Okay. So that is lock stitch. And there are two types of lock stitch machines. They are lock stitch power machine and lock stitch home sewing machine. And the lock stitch power machine is much faster, and they stitches like average of 5,000 stitches per minute, and the average home sewing machine that they cannot stitch more than 800 stitches per minute. And in lock stitch power machine, the pressure foot is controlled with a knee lift. Knee lift. You can stitch only 5,000 stitches. And in lock stitch home sewing machine, they are operated manually using a lever at the back of needle bar. When I in the next topic, the different parts of machines I'm going to show you. So after seeing that, you can understand what is pressure foot and seam guidelines and all. Okay, so I'll explain it in the next topic. And in lock stitch power machine, no seam guides marked in throat plate. And in home stitch and lock stitch home sewing machines, seam guides are marked in throat plate. And lock stitch power machine, it has a narrow opening between two toes which holds fabric more securely and firmly. And it has a small and round needle hole on the throat plate. And in lock stitch home sewing machine, it has a large and oval needle hole on the throat plate. Throat plate is something which you can see below the presser foot. I've shown what is presser foot, right? A steel plate which you can see below the presser foot. And the lock stitch home sewing machine, it has a large and oval needle hole on the throat plate in which that reduces stitching problems. Okay, and that is the difference between lock stitch power machine and home sewing machine. And now we are going to discuss the parts of sewing machine. Arm. It is the horizontal upper part of the head. Show you. This is arm of a machine. This is called as arm of a machine, okay, which has a mechanism for handling upper thread and driving the needle. That is arm. And backstitch lever. This is the backstitch lever, and it is a lever located at the lower right hand side of the machine, and its basic function is to form the stitches in reverse direction. By seeing the video, you can understand that. Okay, after showing parts of sewing machine, I'll show you how to thread a machine and how backstitch is working and all. Okay, next one is bed. This is bed. The lower portion of the machine is bed, called as bed. And bobbin. Have you seen bobbin? Anyone have seen bobbin?
Yes,
Anna?
ma'am.
Yeah, Meghna knows. Reina, Malavika, please, can you please switch on your videos? Yeah. Malavika, do you have any idea about
Yeah,
bobbin?
ma'am, I've
Bobbin.
seen.
Yeah, you have seen. You have machine at home.
I had, ma'am. Now I do not have.
Okay, so you know how to stitch basic stitchings and all. Have
No,
you tried it?
no.
No. Okay, so this is the bobbin, and it is a metal spool that holds the lower thread supply. Okay, that is the bobbin, and this is bobbin case, and it is a metal case that holds the bobbin, and it has a tension spring that controls the pressure on the bobbin thread also. Okay, and bobbin winder. We can see in any sewing machines like manual machines, mostly we can see a bobbin winder which is placed at the right hand side of the machine, and it is a simple mechanism for winding thread into bobbin. That also I'll show you in the video. Okay, and it is located at the right hand side near the wheel. And the next one is feed dog. These are feed dogs, these two things. A small metal device under the presser foot, that is feed dog, and that has teeth which carries the material along as it is stitched, and it moves the material forward by one stitch length after each stitch has been drawn. That is feed dog. Understood? And the next one is hand wheel. And this is a hand wheel, and it is located on the right side of the machine, and it is driven by hand or belt in the domestic machine and with the help of belt in the industrial machines also. And it controls the movement of needle bar which drives the machine. So the handle is controlling the needle bar. Needle bar is the thing which we connect needle, which we join needle into that. Okay. And the next one is hand lifter. That that I'll show in the next picture. Hand lifter is to lift the presser foot. Who all knows Magna? You may be knowing the hand lifter. What is hand lifter?
Like we can turn it and
Okay,
uh,
you can
lift the pressure footer. Then if it's all set, then we can like then start swing.
okay, you can lift the presser footer using hand lifter. Those who don't know, I'll show it in the video. Okay. First of all, let me show the parts of the machine. And after that, I'll show you. The next one is head, the upper part of the machine above the stand. It is a complete sewing machine without the bed. I'll show you. This upper part of the sewing machine is called as bed. Not bed, head, sorry. This upper part of the sewing machine is named as head of the sewing machine. Understood? And knee lifter. This is the knee lifter. This is the knee lifter. To lift in power machines, knee lifter will be there. So industrial machines. So we can lift the presser foot by using knee. Okay. And the next one is needle bar. This is needle bar. That is a bar at the end of which the needle is attached. See, you can see the needle is attached to this bar. That is needle bar. The next one is pan. It is a metal pan under the head that catches oil, lint, broken threads. You can see this pan under the head of the machine. When you lift the machine like this, when you move the machine like this, you can see it at the under part, you can see a pan like this. And the next one is presser foot. This is the presser foot. This is presser foot. The foot which is used to hold the fabric while stitching. And it is detachable, and different types of foot are available for different functions. Like we can remove this presser foot and we can fix. There are different types of presser foots which is available for zipper and all. We can connect different that I'll show in the video, then only you can understand. Okay. And the presser foot lifter, this is the presser foot lifter. This is the presser foot lifter. And shuttle. And what presser foot lifter does is, and this is a lever that which is attached to the presser bar to lift up and down the presser foot. Using this presser foot lifter, we lift up this presser foot down and up. Okay. And the next one is shuttle. And we can see shuttle below the machine head, like below the throat plate. When you open the throat plate, you can see shuttle, and it is a device that carries the needle thread around the bobbin and forms the lock on the lock stitch. Okay, that is the shuttle. The next one is stitch regulator. The length of the stitches is determined by graduation marks on the stitch regulating screw. You can see some numbers here. By reducing and increasing the numbers, you can increase the stitch length, and you can decrease the length of the stitch. And yeah, and the next one is tension regulator, and this is the tension regulator on a machine. um, have anyone seen all these things on a machine? Have you noticed, Anna? Have you noticed anything on the machine? Do you have any idea? Anna looks excited by seeing all these parts of the machine. So no problem. I'll show you the video, then you can understand. Okay. And tension, it is a mechanism which controls the tension of upper thread and quality of stitches. So it controls the tension of the tension regulator. It controls the tension of upper thread and the quality of stitches. Understood? And the tension of the thread is adjusted with the help of spring. You can see a spring here and a nut here, with the help of spring and nut, which controls the pressure on the disc. The next one is thread stand, or you can call it as thread spool. This is the thread spool where we can place the thread. It is a metal rod fitted either on top or on the side of the stand. And there is a thread take up lever on a machine. This is the thread take up lever. This one. This is thread take up lever. It is a bar or lever which is located above the tension regulator. I've shown you the tension regulator, and it is the take up thread take up lever is located above the tension regulator, and it moves up and down like this. It moves up and down. I'll show you in the video, then only you can understand. And it has a hole through which the thread passes. You can see here a hole. Is it clear for you? Can you see a hole on the take up lever?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we can pass thread through that hole, and it feeds thread to the needle, and it also tightens loop formed and locks it. That is a function of take up lever. And the next one is throat plate. This is the throat plate. It is a semicircular disc with a hole to allow needle to pass through it, and there is a hole in between that, and through that the needle is passing down and up. And it also marking on the some cases. See, you can see some markings here. That is guidelines in lock stitch, power machine and home sewing machine. We have differentiated that. In power machine they don't have or marks, guidelines and all. So that is a so this is a guideline on throat plate, and this is a throat plate. Okay, understood? So what are the parts of the machine? Can anyone say? Malavika. I'll ask Anna. Let me ask Anna. She's the one who don't have machine. So tell me the parts of the machine.
Arm, bobbin,
Okay.
bobbin
Okay.
rings.
Okay. First, I'll tell you. when we see a machine, the upper part of the machine is head, and the lower part of the machine is called as bed, and the horizontal part of the head is arm. Okay, understood? Okay, now
Yes, ma'am.
tell me what are the parts of sewing machine?
Arm, head, bobbin K. Okay. Hand wheel, hand lifter,
Okay,
feed dog,
okay,
uh, knee lifter, needle
okay,
bar,
okay,
fan, mm, presser foot,
okay,
presser foot lifter,
okay,
shuttle,
okay,
stitch regulator,
okay,
tension regulator, thread
okay,
stand or spool pin,
okay,
thread take up lever, trot
okay,
plate.
okay. So that is the parts of machine. And tell me, tell me the function of presser foot. How presser foot works. What is
Lever,
presser foot? Yeah. What does it do to the fabric?
presser foot, which is used to hold the fabric
Okay.
while stitching.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. It moves front and it creates like. Okay, then I'll show you the video of a manual machine, parts of manual machine and how to thread the manual machine. Okay, first I'll show the video of the manual machine. Students, can you see the video?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, listen to it. Okay, just watch it carefully. Yeah, this is the hand wheel of the sewing machine. This is the stitch regulator, back stitch. Have you seen the how back stitch works? Hi, can you have you understood how back stitch works using the back stitch lever? Can anyone see? Anyone have seen, understood, or do you have to see it again?
Ma'am, I want to see it again.
Okay, I'll show it again. Same reverse. See, a minute. See, sim reverse. When you push that back stitch lever, the stitches become reverse in reverse mode. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am. It's
that's
clear.
needle clamp. Tight. This is a presser foot lifter. Thread stand. So how to thread a machine? She is showing how to thread a machine. Just watch carefully. Here. And this is the take up lever. This is the tension disc. Bobbin and bobbin case. When you open the throat plate, you can see shuttle carrier from above. Yeah, throat plate. So understood how a machine works, a manual machine works, right? Anna, have you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is how a manual machine works. So I think that our next class is by 10:45, right? So in that class, I'll show you how threading is done in power machine and how a power machine works. Okay. So see you in the next class. Thank you, children. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.